Previously on The Biggest Loser, 13 contestants began a weight loss journey to change their lives forever.
I've always picked on, but I only ever wanted to fit in with people.
They've trained 4 times a day with Britain's toughest trainers.
Make a £5 difference between you and the next person.
Richard Callender, Charlotte Ord and Rob Killer Edmund. They've followed a strict diet and overcome gruelling challenges.
Well done, that's absolutely brilliant.
They began as couples, alliances were formed.
Line in the sand, purples, greens, oranges on one side, and you've got the rest of it on the other side.
We want to get rid of the red team, the pink team, and Sarah.
Then they were split into teams.
3 trainers that don't like coming second or third. It's war, basically.
Last week, Rob's black team won the weigh-in.
Lost £11.
But there was a twist that no one saw coming.
The white team and the blue team, you must now take part in the elimination challenge.
And it was a fight to the finish between Tamara and Diane.
Let's see it!
Come on, don't shake your head. Some part of me got really angry with Tamara, just kept saying, I can't do it, I can't do it.
But it was Diane who came last and was eliminated,
It's time for you to say your goodbyes.
leaving Sarah a prime target.
Everyone that I was closest to coming into the house, one by one, have left. I'm feeling very vulnerable. I'm the only one left out of the pack.
Now only 7 contestants remain. And there are more shocks to come.
Hurry up, Jesse!
Well, congratulations on avoiding elimination. You all must be so relieved. You all must be fancying a bit of a change of scenery, no? Anyone fancy a week in Florida? Oh, yes. The 7 of you will be going to the land of fast food and temptation for some gruelling workouts in the sunshine. So I'll see you all in Florida.
We're going to Florida. Oh my God.
It's not going to be ice creams and cocktails by the pool. It's going to be a really hard week.
The contestants have arrived in the land of ultimate distraction to test their willpower and determination.
This week can't be considered a holiday. We're here in Florida, the land of temptation. It's my job to make sure I keep my guys really, really focused.
I'm hungry, I want some food, and I ain't talking about couscous.
In just 3 weeks, their Biggest Loser journey will end, and they'll have to cope on their own in the real world.
Life does throw obstacles in the way. It's not always easy to stick to healthy eating or stick to a training plan, but that's what they're going to have to do.
Right now, I think I'd rather be back at the house, in the gym that I know, eating the foods that I know. I don't want this to be the stumbling block.
Welcome to Week 6 in Florida, land of excess.
After we arrived at the hotel, we were called to the pool and the trainers were there waiting for us.
Hey guys, welcome to the Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel at Universal Orlando. Now, the next week you're going to face temptation, grueling workouts and an all-American challenge. And at the end of this week, one of you will be eliminated.
Over the last couple of weeks, I have struggled with losing big numbers. It is in the back of my mind that if I don't lose a big number this week, then it could be me that's going home. I'm feeling very vulnerable this week. From day one, Jess, Tamara, Amy Mack, Kevin and Gerard made this pact that they were going to try and stay in and get us lot out. So everyone that I was closest to coming into the house, one by one, have left. It does cross my mind and think if the white team do go under, will it mean that Tamara and Amy Mack will vote me out?
Arriving in Florida, I did see it as a bit of a holiday, to be quite honest. In every corner there's something happening. And the thing is, when you're back home, you don't have the temptations right in your face.
Last time I was here in Florida, it was about 8 years ago. I was around about 16 stone, maybe a little bit less. The first thing I always do is have a real big American burger and fries. So it's making it a little bit difficult. And I just need to stay focused.
Being out in Florida could really make things tough for the contestants. There's a lot more temptation than normal. There's a lot more fun stuff to do than train, but these guys have a job to do, they have weight to lose, and they have to stay focused on that goal.
This week the dynamics changed massively. The blue team and the black team are down to 2 members each.
We are the only team of 3 still standing, and that's exactly the way I intend to keep it.
Do not lose form. Really good form on every squat, guys. We're really, really going to make these sessions count this week. So let's go. We want another 3 people through to next week, all right? None of the white team going home, right?
It is massively important to me that I keep my team of 3 together, but I've just felt an undertone of things not being quite right amongst them.
I think one of the reasons that all 3 of you are here is because of how well you've worked as a team. And just in the last few days, I kind of picked up on the fact that it's not quite as strong as it was before.
Sometimes I just get upset because as much as I want it for the 3 of us. I know the difference between you not working and working because I've seen it, Tam. And when you do go, you're unbelievable, but you're not constantly up there.
You're actually getting on my nerves, man. Like now, you're actually getting on my nerves. I had a really bad week last week. I don't want to hear this rubbish. I was just angry. Every week, I've been losing weight consistently. Last week, I lost 2 pounds, and maybe that might have been a bad week for me, but don't make it seem like I'm not working hard. I'm trying my best. It is my best.
Tamara and Sarah had a bit of a row. To be honest, I just kept out of it, just kept my head down, just let them get on with it.
My issue is that we have a team that the other teams want to be in because of the strength of our team. And right now, I think that's in danger of coming apart at the seams, and that will show when we get to the challenge.
I apologise if you feel that I sometimes slack, and I will pick up the pace.
All right, sounds good to me.
We live together, we eat together, we train together, so sometime we're going to bicker. But as we're the only 3 left, I think it's really important that we work things out.
3, 2, 1, bring your best!
Go! You gotta do 2. Hurry up. This is not a holiday. Black team are first last week. We're gonna do it again this week. Hurry up. Come on, faster.
Our first training session here in Orlando, Florida.
Hurry up.
We've got the sun, we've got the sand, but at the same time we've got Rob shouting in your ear.
Hurry up! Hurry up, you 2. Lots of sprint drills, press-ups, sit-ups. The idea behind it is make it tough and keep it relentless. Come on.
At the moment, it's all good in the black team.
Hurry up.
Me and Joe, we do the workout, but we like to have fun with it as well.
Don't get wet. Oh, my God. Go. 1, push it, go. 2. For today's session on the beach, it's all about using your body weight. Guys, push it. This is the first workout here. This is not a holiday. I need more. No gyms. This is back to basics training. 13, pop. 12.
We're not used to working out in such hot circumstances, but it made us sweat more, so it's all good.
Come on, all the way. In today's session, Kevin was not happy in the slightest. He likes to be in control. Being away from the gym, big to lose a house and his food, is freaking him out.
I know everyone's on the same playing field. There's no way I am when I'm there. I know the gym there, I know the kitchen, I know what I'm eating because I make it myself. It is like being institutionalised. I just don't want to fail 2 weeks from getting to the end. Because I don't want to have to get a phone call to say I'm coming home early.
For the first time today, I saw a vulnerable side to Kevin, and he confessed to being afraid of going home, and he's afraid of letting Joanne, his partner, down. Now, that's a big thing.
Dude, if what I've been doing has been working, and if it's not broke, I don't want to fix it.
You know what to eat, right? Don't you? So just stick within those ranges, and that's it. Portion control should be the same as in the house. Bring the house here. Right now, the whites are on top. So, we just need to make sure that we beat them first. And then we need to aim to do whatever we can to take down the whites. My aim this week is for the guys just to have another focus. So, rather than worrying about their own weight loss, I want them to just concentrate on trying to take the whites down. And I think as a common goal, everyone wants the same thing.
Blues and blacks would like one of the whites to go home because we're outnumbered. So there was a short conversation around the pool.
I think this week we need to reduce the whites down to size.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, they've got 3 players. The other 2 teams have only got 2.
It would be nice if they went down to 2 and it would give us all a bit more evenness in the competition.
You know what to say? 2's company, 3's a crowd.
Yeah, they have to be taken down.
Yeah, they really do.
If it came down to it and if we had to eliminate somebody because of competition or tactics, that, you know, we probably would vote for Sarah.
They've got 1 to spare. It's time for someone to go home, if you ask me.
It's like, I just can't wait to get in.
Oh, look, there's your...
Today we got to go to Universal Studios. I've never been there before, and walking in there was just something like totally out of a movie. It was one of the best things I've ever done. Wow!
We've been training for 6 weeks solid, back to back, all day, every day. So just to do something different and go to a theme park was really nice.
In the past, I went to theme parks and I was too big to fit on some of the rides. And being able to sit in that seat and not have someone come over pushing the bar down to try and get you into it, it was a plus. I enjoyed myself, but also it was a little achievement as well. It was great to get out, but we didn't come here for a holiday. We came here to train. So I just have to get my head back in the game and just start losing weight.
Coming up, the whites are on the run.
I was annoyed that both teams picking on the white team.
And what effect will being in Florida have on the weigh-in?
Do you feel you've worked as hard as you possibly could this week?
To be honest, my mind hasn't been focused.
Today was challenge day and I was really nervous. You never know what it's going to be.
When we were walking out through the tunnel, all I saw was 50, 60 American footballs, and then I was like, oh, what's going on here?
Today, you'll be taking part in an all-American challenge. On the pitch are 100 American footballs. In your teams, you must each race to grab a ball and deposit it in an opponent's goal. When your goal is completely full, you are eliminated from the game. The last player standing will win the challenge, and therefore will be rewarded with a 2-pound weight advantage at this week's weigh-in. The first team to be eliminated will be penalised with a 2-pound weight disadvantage.
This challenge wasn't just going to be about physical strength or endurance, it was also going to be about thinking and being tactical as well.
For this challenge, the teams will be evened out to 2 players per team. So the white team, as you have 3 members, you must decide which 2 players will participate in this week's challenge.
Okay. Yep. Myself and Amy.
The white team have all got different strengths. Endurance isn't Tamara's strength, so we decided that she shouldn't take part.
Right, time to get started. So as soon as I say go, you must race to grab a ball and deposit it in an opponent's goal.
I was thinking to myself, what should I do? Who should I try and get out first? So I thought of getting the strongest person out, and that's Sarah.
Go!
Amy does have a lot of endurance and Sarah has speed, so we was hoping for the best.
I know that Sarah is the fastest, so obviously she has to be the first one to go.
Hurry up and get her.
I think the blue team and the black team had the same idea to get Sarah out of the game. The balls just kept coming.
It was like a pack of balls. We just went for the throw.
It became obvious that she was not going to be in this challenge for very long.
This challenge was pretty difficult, apart from the fact that it was red hot out there on the field. As we were collecting the ball, it meant that the next ball was even further away.
I seen the balls on my rack. Part of me wanted to say, well, what's the point? But at the same time, I thought, well, if I try and get as many balls on Paula's, then it's going to give Amy a chance to get Paula out.
Me and Sarah decided to go for Paula first. We thought that it would be best to get the blue team out first.
I was really surprised that the white team was going for Paula, because there's no way Paula's faster than Gerard.
I knew I was coming close to being eliminated, but at the same time, I could see that Sarah's was filling up a lot quicker.
I noticed that I had 14 balls on my rack, and there was only one more ball to be put on before I got eliminated. I just wanted to get the ball that I had in my hand on Paula's rack so that I wasn't eliminated before I got the ball down.
Sarah, you have been eliminated.
I was really annoyed that I got eliminated. What was so more annoying was seeing Amy being left out there. Come on, Aim. Come on, girl.
When Sarah got eliminated, next on the list was Amy Mack to eliminate the white team so that we don't get a weight disadvantage.
Once Sarah was out of the competition, Amy was still sending balls in Paula's direction. It was never going to be a pleasant experience trying to eliminate my niece from a competition. But at the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do. I'm in the blue team now, and that's what matters, really.
It was clear that everybody just wanted the whites out.
Amy, run!
I was a little bit annoyed that both teams were sort of like picking on the white team, especially Kevin, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Amy Mack has been eliminated from the game.
It was gutting, but more upsetting is to think that we were the first team out, so it just meant a £2 penalty.
Once the white team were gone, and I could see that Paula was just about gone.
Paula, you have been eliminated from the game.
I was really up against it.
It came down to myself, Jesse versus Kevin.
No matter what, I was going to keep going. You never know what might have happened. One that might have given up. So there's always a tiny little chance that there might be an opportunity for us to maybe steal it.
Watching Kevin try and outdo my two was a bit like watching a bear trying to outrun a couple of wolves. It's not going to happen.
You're really tired from going up and down so many times, and the balls get further away every time. So it was really tough.
I could see that there were only 2 spaces left in Kevin's goal. I knew that it was coming to an end and that, you know, Kevin was going to be eliminated.
Kevin, you have been eliminated from the challenge. Black team, you have won. Congratulations.
I was really happy that the black team got £2 weight advantage.
Good one, you two.
Well done, guys.
Well done.
Rob has been waiting for the black team to win the challenge, so he was really chuffed.
It was great to win a challenge. We haven't won one yet.
Not winning the challenge is never great, but not losing the challenge is just as important.
Congratulations to the black team. You've won a £2 weight advantage this week's weigh-in.
So pleased. Rob is so pleased. I'm going to be buzzing all day.
White team, as you were eliminated first, you are this week's losers. Therefore, you've been penalised with a £2 weight disadvantage.
Tactics are playing a massive part in who potentially stays and goes. These people are just ganging up on certain individuals and doing whatever it takes to get them out.
Giving the white team that £2 weight disadvantage has certainly given a step forward in evening things up. Two's company, three's a crowd. I'm hoping the white team are going to find that out.
After the challenge, a part of me is really angry. Going through the rest of the week with a £2 penalty, I'm quite scared, to be honest. There was definitely a pack at the beginning, and I'm the only one left. If we don't lose enough weight, then I will be going home.
America has a history of fatty food and junk. So we took the contestants to an old-school diner full of burgers, milkshakes, all the foods that have been killing them slowly.
Before The Biggest Loser, I didn't really care about what was in calories. I just used to eat what I wanted when I wanted to. And I never used to think about the consequences that it would do to my body.
Today, you'll all be facing a food dilemma American style. In front of you are the types of food that you guys have been consuming on a daily basis before your Biggest Loser journey begun. This is how it will work. You must match each label to the food that you think contained that amount of calories. The team who correctly match the most amount of dishes will win a £1 weight advantage at this week's weigh-in.
I think all members of the white team really want this because we've got a £2 disadvantage.
Good luck.
So what you think?
The bacon double cheeseburger to me looked really good. It looked like a heart attack, but it looked nice.
2 burgers, loads of bacon, loads of cheese.
I think that's the highest.
I don't know.
Look at the amount of bacon that's on that. Burger had to be the highest calories.
So are you in agreement that the bacon cheeseburger with fries would be the highest?
I think so.
Normally, the worst part of a salad is the dressing.
Sniff it. It was all about touching and feeling it and sniffing it and getting a better idea of what was actually in the food.
I reckon the salad is 7-10.
Yeah. Dunk it.
We've got 2 slices of bread, which is getting up at 200 calories. You've got the cheese, which is going to be easily 100 or more.
Bear in mind, it's only tuna.
There's not that much tuna.
And then, yeah.
Fried bread, cheese and tuna.
The apple pie will have sugar in it, then you've got the crusty base, and then you've got cheese as well.
I don't think that will probably have that many calories in it.
The white team did struggle to agree on which way to go.
Out of everything, that looks like the smallest
Okay,
portion
but
size
pastry. Pastry is like the worst thing you can eat. Like, it's worse than bread, like. It had to be high calories.
Am I sticking 7-10 into this?
For now.
This is hot dog, onion, cheese. That has to be quite high.
I'm thinking it might be 680.
I think the milkshake was 680.
All right, suck it now.
Myself and Amy thought that the milkshake was going to be the lowest, but Tamara completely disagreed.
I don't think it will be 600, no way.
I probably would have ordered this weeks ago because I just love peanut butter. Yeah.
Now it's time to find out how you got on. First up is the bacon double cheeseburger. This is worth 1,760 calories, and all of you got this correct.
The grilled chicken club salad is next. That is 810 calories, and 310 calories of this is in the Thousand Island dressing. No one got this correct. The tuna melt is worth 800 calories. Only the blues and the whites got this correct. The apple pie was worth 710 calories. Only the blue team got this right. The chili dog, that had 770 calories in it. Both the white and black team guessed correctly. Finally, it's the peanut butter shake. This is worth 1,100 calories, and none of you got this right.
I was a little bit cheesed off with myself for not listening to Tamara because she was smack on.
So there's a tie break. The blue and the white team simply have to guess how many calories there are in the last dish. Onion rings.
We really wanted to win that £1 weight advantage, and we had to be methodical and thorough. Hope we'll make the right decision.
I was really nervous because Kevin knows quite a bit about what's in what, because he's been on loads of diets before.
Blue team, please reveal your answer.
860.
White team, please reveal your answer.
300.
The white team gets 300 calories. I thought you're mental.
The onion rings are worth 880 calories. You are the winners of the £1 weight advantage at this week's weigh-in. Well done.
Winning the pound advantage was awesome.
To come so close and then not to win was absolutely gutting and devastated. I was really peed off.
As it now stands, the blue team won and they got their £1 advantage. The black team have got their £2 advantage from the challenge, and the white team have a £2 disadvantage. We need to claw back every single pound we can if we're to do well in the weigh-in tomorrow.
Coming up, please step onto the scales. Can the white team survive the weigh-in with their £2 penalty?
I was absolutely petrified. We needed a big number.
And for one team, it's a shocking result. You haven't lost anything.
It's the first time it's happened to anybody since we all started Biggest Loser.
I'm incredibly nervous today. I'm just not sure how my body is going to react to being away from the Biggest Loser house and being out of our usual routine.
It's nerve-wracking going into this week's weigh-in, not knowing what sort of effect being here in Florida is going to have on the numbers.
The pressure is on for the white team because we do have a £2 disadvantage. So we've got to pull big numbers.
I don't envy the white team whatsoever. They were targets all week because they have 3 members.
I am feeling very vulnerable. And I just feel that maybe this is my week. I don't feel that confident.
Hello and welcome. So, you took on an all-American challenge and the black team raced ahead to win, so you guys have got a £2 weight advantage at this week's weigh-in. Sadly, the white team, you guys have a £2 weight disadvantage. You also faced a fast food dilemma, and the blue team, you did brilliantly at that, so you have a £1 weight advantage today as well. So now it's time to find out if your hard work this week has paid off. First up, we've got Amy Mack from the white team.
As Amy was called up to the scales, I was just praying that she pulled a big number because the white team really needed it.
Amy, please step onto the scales. You've lost £5.
I thought I would lose £2 at the most. I was just really relieved and pleased.
I was thinking, if the rest of the white team put a decent number like that, me and Paula could be in trouble here.
So that means that the white team have a weight loss of £5. Well done. Next up, we've got Jessie from the black team. Do you feel you've worked as hard as you possibly could this week?
To be honest, my mind hasn't been focused on exercising this week, and that is because we are in Florida. I've been tempted to do so much stuff, so it has been hard for me.
You've lost 4 pounds.
I was really shocked with Jessie's weight loss, but then I was kind of chuffed because it was £1 less than Amy's.
That takes the black team's weight loss to 4 pounds. Next from the blue team, it's Paula.
I wanted to get a really good number because I didn't want to let Kevin down, I didn't want to let Richard down.
You've lost 3 pounds.
That's okay. Maybe the change in climate and things like that are going against me, but I've lost 3 pounds. Proud of myself.
So let's put that up with the blue team.
When I saw Paula had lost 3 pounds, I was relieved. We might still be in with a chance.
3 pounds of Paula's lost and the £1 advantage. I was thinking, we've got to see now what the whites pull. We really need them to pull some poorer numbers.
Next up from the white team, it's Tamara.
She hasn't had her on the ball in Florida. This week's been particularly hard work, and I have to say I was really quite worried about this result for her.
So have you been worried about the £2 weight disadvantage?
I know my team, we always work hard, so hopefully it shows in the scales.
When Tamara stepped on the scales, I was absolutely petrified. We needed a big number.
If she pulls 6, 7 pounds, me and Paula are really in trouble.
You haven't lost anything.
How?
I was absolutely devastated. To lose no pounds and to know that we've already got a £2 weight disadvantage was a huge blow.
It's the first time it's happened to anybody since we all started Biggest Loser.
Having a £2 weight disadvantage is bad enough, but then having someone not lose anything was just like, oh my goodness, this is not a good situation at all.
To be quite honest, the only person I really let down was myself. I just thought, wow, I let distractions get in my way of my weight loss.
I was absolutely gutted because I thought, we're counting on Sarah now to pull a decent number.
Last to be weighed in from the black team is Gerard. Please step onto the scales. You've lost 4 pounds.
It was only 4 pounds, but I'm in the 15 zone. Hello, I'm 15, 13. I haven't been 15 stone since I was like a little boy.
So let's add that weight loss to the black team. Next up for the blue team, we've got Kevin. Have you been nervous today?
Every weigh-in day, I'm nervous. But today I've been a little bit extra nervous.
Why?
Change of scenery, you know, it can either go for you or against you. And, you know, we're about to find out. Stepping onto the scales, I knew that me and Paula certainly weren't safe at this point, but I was just hoping I'd pull a good enough number to make sure that we were.
My number hadn't been great, and it probably wasn't going to be enough to keep us above there percentage-wise, so I was just had my fingers crossed.
You've lost 4 pounds.
I was really disappointed. 4 pounds is the lowest I've lost by a country mile.
Now, for a guy his size, that should not happen. 4 pounds a week isn't good enough.
I was devastated. Our number might not be good enough to keep us here.
OK, so let's add that to your team weight loss. So for the blue team, we now have a team weight loss of £7. Thank you, Kevin. You can go back to your place. Last up for the white team, we've got Sarah.
Sarah must have felt under pressure because with Tamara not losing any weight, we're counting on her to get a good number.
If I'm honest, I was hoping she wouldn't pull up a good number. If she did, me and Paula are in trouble.
Coming up, has Sarah done enough to save the whites?
I was absolutely petrified.
It was down to Sarah to really decide which team was going to be up for elimination.
And someone's journey ends here. You have been eliminated. Sarah, please step onto the scales.
When I stepped onto those scales, I was absolutely petrified. It was basically down to me. I'd need to pull a big, big number.
It was down to Sarah's weight loss to really decide which team was going to be up for elimination this week.
It's £2.
I think £2 is absolutely I'm gutted, absolutely gutted, devastated. And not just for myself, for the team.
When we seen Sarah lost £2, I was gutted. It was better than Tamara's, but it wasn't good enough.
Definitely from not lack of trying. All I could think about was, that's it. As white team, we're up for elimination. And I'm going home.
Did think, you know, this could be good for the blue team and maybe myself and Kevin might be safe and we won't have to face elimination.
The white team have a total weight loss of £7. So you can go back to your place. Well, not a great week for all of you. So it's time to find out which team will face elimination today. The black team, you have a combined weight loss of £8. But as you won the challenge, you get a £2 weight advantage, which gives you a team total of £10. White team, you have a combined weight loss total of £7, but as you lost the challenge, we are now going to deduct £2. So you have a team total of £5 weight loss this week. Blue team, you've got a combined weight loss of £7, but as you succeeded in the fast food dilemma, you get a weight advantage of £1, which takes you to £8. So as you all know, the team with the lowest percentage weight loss will face elimination this week. So let's see how you've done.
I was absolutely so nervous. I was just praying and hoping that she was going to say that our percentage was enough.
The black team's percentage is 2.18%. The white team's percentage is 0.69%. And finally, the blue team's percentage is 1.29%. So I'm afraid to say, the white team, you are all up for elimination. One of you will be leaving the Biggest Loser today.
I'm obviously really disappointed that I'm losing one of the white team. I'm really proud of what they've done so far. They've been an awesome team.
This week, the blue and the black team agreed that we wanted to cut the white team down to size. Mission accomplished, I suppose.
It's going to be a tough decision from the white team, and I'll see you all at the elimination later on.
I'm not ready to go home. I have a lot more to learn. I think Sarah, if she was to go home, she'll be fine.
I just knew what was going to happen. I just thought, that's it, I'm going home.
I felt guilty for what I was about to do, really guilty.
Going into the elimination, I had a pretty good feeling about what was going to happen.
In the elimination, it was just the white team that could vote. There was a pact between all of us to vote out Sarah.
I'm feeling very vulnerable. I really feel that Amy will be voting me out. I'm the only one left out of the pack. I just feel that that's it for me. Game over.
I was shaking. I was really nervous because I didn't want to say what I was about to say.
Here's how it's going to play out. You each get 1 vote. Amy Mack, could you tell me who you've decided to eliminate?
This was one of the hardest decisions I've made.
I had to think about who was competition, who isn't competition. I had to think about what other people would think. It was really, really difficult.
I'm going out. Tomorrow.
She's been one of my friends here from the beginning.
You could have knocked me over with a feather. It was an agreement or a pact or whatever you want to call it. Sarah was the last one left. Amy broke that pact by eliminating Tamara.
We've always said we'd keep each other in, so I wasn't happy. I was really annoyed.
I feel a little bit betrayed by Amy. We basically wanted to follow that pact through to the end, but it's been broken.
I was in complete shock. I couldn't believe it. Amy gave me a lifeline.
So that's 1 vote for tomorrow. Sarah.
I'm voting this person out because I feel that sometimes she's not 100% committed. For this reason, I vote tomorrow.
Tamara being voted out, I'm really upset. Amy broke the pact. I just felt let down.
I was frustrated and angry with Amy eliminating Tamara.
So, Tamara, you have 2 votes, which means that you have been eliminated. We've got you a membership at your local gym and a year's subscription to the Biggest Loser online club.
Thank you. I knew my mind wasn't focused this week. I let stuff distract me.
I do feel hurt that she voted out Tamara, I'm not gonna lie. Tamara needs to be here as much as everybody else to lose the weight.
Being on The Biggest Loser, I've learnt that weight isn't in control of my life. I control my life and I will be controlling my weight from now on.
For me, in terms of weight loss, Sarah's not competition. She seems to pull low numbers.
I think Kevin might be a little bit annoyed, and he'll probably be whinging at me earlier.
Next time on The Biggest Loser. For the first time, you're going to be going head-to-head, competing as individuals. Amy's decision to save Sarah causes friction.
Sarah obviously is a threat. If Amy had sent her home last week, she wouldn't be.
Everyone's gutted that I'm still here.
And it's a surprise makeover for all.
Oh my God.
For healthy recipes and exercise tips, and to find out more about the Biggest Loser Club, go to www.itv.com/Biggest Loser.